Three.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. This presentation is about Art Along the Ave, which is arts integration for the New Bern Avenue corridor for the Bus Rapid Transit program. My name is Coulter. I'm an artist, a muralist, a sculptor, an illustrator, and I am the artist in residence for this iteration of the program. And here with me today is Kelly McChesney.
Hi, Kelly McChesney, Public Art Director for the Office of Raleigh Arts and City of Raleigh, and I am lucky one to work with Dare Coulter and the design team on the BRT Arts program. So a little bit about the Artist in Residence. This is the first Artist in Residence for the City of Raleigh. And this program places an artist as a creative strategist to assist with art integration into the Wake BRT program. So this means on a system level, she will work with the community to identify and create conceptual ideas for art integration, and as well as identifying areas where artwork could go, like canvases. She'll also be working on community engagement and outreach to figure out what is the inspiration for the corridor, what gives each corridor its own identity.
And it would be useful to see this illustration. The design is in progress, but understanding that with BRT comes different stations that look quite different than anything we've had in Raleigh so far. So each station has its opportunity to be a place that reflects the community that surrounds it, and that is where I come in. That is the particular job that Kelly is working with me on, to make sure that the places where art can be integrated and reflect the community, they actually get to do that. So for the first corridor is the New Bern Avenue corridor. Bottom map so that you guys can see where it's running from. It runs from New Hope Road all the way up to the Go Raleigh station, which means that this area is very wide and representative of a lot of different people. So the objective is to make sure that we're hearing as much as we can, talking to as many people as we can along this corridor, people who live here, the people who work here, the people who will actually be utilizing these stations. So we will have different types of involvement where you can give your feedback, including surveys and virtual listening sessions. Please be on the lookout for those. And if you know of a group or some people, or you yourself want to schedule a virtual meeting for us to just show up and talk to you, we're totally open to that. So there are a lot of things to hear. We're all ears. Just let us know where to be and we're there. All right. So a quick introduction about federal funding and some important info. Federal funding is very, very specific. It's got guidelines for stuff that can and cannot be covered. Part of my objective is to make sure that the projects that we're looking at and the things that we're identifying can fit under federal funding, so that we can push the budget a little bit further to cover things that are more artistic and representative of the community in the context of that stuff. So stuff that is covered by federal funding has to be similarly priced to the stuff that would usually be acquired for that use, and stuff cannot be custom. But even with that being the understanding, separate funding can be allocated for artists to design work. So the objective is to find ways that we can make the most of the funding while also identifying other sources to create actual art. But the note is that no art will not be created during this phase. All of that is coming, we promise. Our goal right now is to gather information so that when it is time, the corridor can have its identity based off of the feedback that y'all provide in surveys and information, and it gets to be fit into the plan in ways like these examples, where they're not just, okay, here's a flower because it's a flower that represents the community, or things are colors that reflect the community identity. So our biggest goal really is to hear what it is that you have to say. Just let us know. That's all we ask. So where is information posted? You can visit the Office of Raleigh Arts' BRT pages to find out about different ways to give public input, including Zoom meetings and surveys. If you go to this page, that's more information about me. This is more information about the Wake Bus Rapid Transit program. And we have a survey here. Live links will be posted here for meeting dates that are upcoming. And if you go into the survey, you will see that you can actually translate the survey itself to many different languages. So whatever feedback you have, we can take it in every language. And we check this stuff, we process the information and communicate with the design team to make sure that your things are actually being, your interests are being reflected in the stuff that we propose. Thank you so much for being here and checking this out, whatever time it is, wherever you are. We are sincerely looking forward to hearing from you in the future. Feel free to reach out if you need one of us. We are here. The biggest thing, like I said before, is making sure that we have a record of community interest. So please help us gather that record so that these moments can represent you all. Y'all take care.
Thank you.